everybody, welcome to Review Time with Islip. I am Islip, and today we're going to be taking a look at the power of the Prime's Rippersnapper. It's a pretty cool little shark. I always, honestly, let me go ahead and turn the lights up because this will just look better. Maybe? Maybe not. Let's bring this down more so there's more of a black background. Maybe one light? Okay. I always thought this guy was a salamander. Turns out he's a standing shark. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it now, but his old toy just looked like a salamander. His eyes are really small. He's flat. He does have a whatchamacallit up here. But does it do anything? It does not. It's just a hole. I don't know. Anyway, there he is with his Prime armor on. Let's go ahead and take that off because that looks stupid. And there we have shark mode. And it's, well, it's a silly looking shark. If I'm honest with you, it is very silly. I'm really not sure which way looks best because he's white on white. Sorry about that, guys. Do I have anything dark to put? Hold on. I'm going to take the thing that might... There we go. That sort of helps. A bit. It's my... This is where my green screen is. It'll do. So anyway, he's a walking shark, and I have a walking shark already. It's my G1 Piranacon Overbite, who actually looks like a shark. Where this guy looks, I don't know. I guess he kind of looks like a shark-ish. That said, let's take a. He's got his Decepticon symbol. He's very articulate for a walking shark. His legs are on ball joints, so you can get him out that far. You can get 360, usually without opening that up. His legs bend here, but they don't bend here. So you get some kind of articulation, not a lot, but there's some. And his arms are ball jointed at the shoulder. They're ball jointed at the elbow, and there is a wrist. And you can see they are the robot mode arms as well. The guns can move, and they can also unplug. Whoops. They can unplug, so if you want to have a more sharky shark, you can, I guess you can do that. And his mouth opens and closes, and that is all the articulation you get in this mode. So, he's a pretty nice mode. I wish I had my other shark handy. Well, you've already seen the video. If you've been on this channel a long time, you've already seen that video. Let's go ahead and transform him. It's really simple. We're going to go ahead and take this bit and we're going to bring it down for the moment. Open this up so we can get his legs down and plug everything back together again. We're going to separate the tail and the legs, and then this bit just comes up and tabs. Now, well, it doesn't really tab, but it fits in this open area here, like so. There we go. So it's actually, it actually goes into a spot. It's actually pretty nice. You're gonna take the waist, rotate it around, take the legs and fold them like that, I believe, and then they peg into the side. There's a little peg there, a little nubbin that goes in there and it pegs, and that's that for the bottom. For the top, you're just going to take the arms and bring them down, and then rotate the hands so that they look like hands, and then you're going to take this bit here, this comes up, and then just pegs in right there, like so, and then turn his head around, and there you have your Rippersnapper fairly much done. And he looks pretty good. I like his head sculpt. It's very, very G1-y. Very, very G1-y. I didn't notice there's there's a bit of sloppiness on this figure. I didn't notice until I looked at the zoomed in picture. But anyway, he has got some really nice paint work on him, and he has nice articulation. Like, you can look up, he can't look down, but he can go 360. His head is on a ball joint. It does wiggle waggle a little bit. Arms go in and out. They actually come out. Do they come out more? I think they come out more. No, they don't. It's just the color of the plastic. My bad. I know with Blot, his arm pieces on the side come out more. But you get full range of motion, 360, bend at the elbow. It also rotates 360 at the wrists. He has waist articulation. It's a little weird looking because it should be up here, but it's down here. But you got that. Legs are on a ball. They go about that far out, all the way back, all the way forward. Mushroom peg at the upper thigh. He has a knee bend, which gets you, is that 90 degrees? I think that's 90 degrees. We'll just pretend it is if it's not. And that's it. You got no foot articulation. But that's more than enough articulation, especially for a figure of this size. You can, if you want to, take the guns out and put the guns in his hands. And his guns have, I didn't notice this before, but his guns have Prime Master, or Target Prime Titan Master, whatchamacallits. You can also, if you want to, bend that down, and you can put this fist on his chest and pretend that it is body armor. It actually works a lot better with him than it does on most, just because it goes with his color scheme. It's not a big fist of a different color, like a black fist on. It fits. It fits him well, especially because of the blue. It's perfect. So it's not so much of a fist as with the other things. It's still not the best thing, but it's better. You can also take that out, and you can use that as a gun as well, because reasons. It actually, I didn't notice this, but it's actually molded like it's a gun on the end, so you can use that as a gun. Well, kudos. And then you can take that little thing that came with hunger and stick it in here to give him whatever the superpower this thing was supposed to give him. I don't know what it is. I don't care. I think it's still dumb. But, hey, it's a thing that you get for free. So, there's that. And then, of course, we can go into limb mode. I think I usually have him as an arm. So, let's go to leg mode first. So, leg mode, you would close this up, flip that around, and there's the connector piece for the leg. Go ahead and take these, split them, and, oh, we got to take the tail out, don't we? Got to take the tail out first, split them, bring them up, and close them as you would with like one of the other Transformers of this line, or Combiner Wars, any of the helicopter or plane bots. Open that up, swallow his leg up, close that up, and actually, I think his crotch is supposed to be facing this way. Yeah, that makes more sense. So close that up, close this up, and This comes around like so. There we go. Then the arms, just, what do you do? Go down and, well, it looks like they're supposed to tab in like this. Like that. But that looks a little silly to me, so what I'll just do is I'll just turn this in like so, and or just leave it straight down. Either or would be better. Yeah, that actually, it actually matches. That matches. And that would have to come up a little bit. And there you go. You have your leg mode, and then you would put the foot in like so. And then you could use this as a foot stabilizer. So yeah, and maybe even just bring these down so they're out of the way. However you want to do it. And there you go. There's your leg. But like I said, I don't use them as a leg. I use them as an arm. So for me, we will push this like that. And then we will, let's actually turn his head around. It's facing down. Go ahead and move the shark head out of the way. Split the legs again. Bring them down. And close them as if we were transforming them into robot mode. And we're going to leave that for the most part like that. And then this will just come up and tuck in right there. And then we're going to take this. And then this one we're just going to follow the grooves. And leave that like so. And put the fist, let's see, I think you're always a right arm. So we'll go ahead and put that in there and turn it. And there we have an arm. It's a pretty good arm. I like it. So there we go. We've got a shark arm. Thanks for watching. I am iSlip. Next, we're going to do... Which one are we going to do? We're going to do blot next. Ciao.